Before we go a little further with this, though, we do have a little bit of fact-checking. I mean, we could fact-check a number of things that were said tonight, but in particular when it comes to immigration, Lindsay?
Not enough time to fact-check it all, as you said. But one thing that I do think it's important to correct in particular, while he said that illegal immigrants are killing hundreds of thousands of people, there is no evidence that points to a surge in crime caused by recent arrivals. In fact, crime is down across the country. But look, he went from grace to grievance in just a matter of minutes here. Many people wondered which Donald Trump was going to show up. I think by and large he seemed unchanged. His tone may have been a little bit different, but his messaging was still certainly the same. Didn't take him long to claim that the Democrats were destroying our country, cheating on elections even. A lot of promises, but not a lot of policy. We did hear him talk about drill baby drill, closing our borders, no tax on tips. But as far as talking about ending inflation, bringing down interest rates, we were left largely with a resounding question of how.
And when it comes to immigration, for example, it is right up there for all voters across the board. Republicans, Democrats, independents, folks in this country recognize something needs to be done about immigration. And the major question, obviously, for President Biden is why wait until a few months before the election to take that dramatic move on the border to close in between ports of entry. That's a question he'll face in these final months of the campaign. When it comes to crime, as Lindsay points out, I want to bring in our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas. You know, on the one hand, when you talk to families who have been victims of crimes, there's no way to take that pain away from them, and they are part of the numbers. But overall, the federal crime statistics show that crime is down in the country, Pierre.
Well, David, crime has been dropping in this country for the last 2 years. And in fact, if you look at the final year of the Trump administration, he had one of the biggest surges in gun violence in recent history.